Meanwhile, Sean Hannity is sort of arguing he's going to leave the Republican Party for, I believe, like the 30th time in maybe 10 years. Yeah, I mean, if you listen to his radio, the conservative in exile movement, he made a big deal about becoming an independent, not a Republican registered. He's probably still registered. I mean, who knows? But the bottom line is, like, he's stuck with a problem where he has to complain about the Republicans. He's not taking the Rush Limbaugh attack of blaming the women who've infected his party, because Hannity is very sensitive about how poorly he does with women in ratings.
Rush needs to think more about that stuff with some of his travel schedule.
But here is Hannity talking about how this is all the fault of those Republicans over there, as if he's not been one of those people calling for these victories.
Pay very close attention. If you're in the D.C. swamp, I have a very important message for you, congressional Republicans. I and so many of us in the country, we have run out of patience with you. You are the do-nothing GOP lawmakers. And up to now, to be very, very honest, and it's really sad, you're pretty useless. And all you have now is excuses and broken promises. Remember 2010, vote for us, give us the House, we'll get rid of Obamacare. Well, which the American people did. You got the House in 2010. In 2014, you said, give us the House and the Senate. And we delivered. The people delivered. And then in 2016, you said, give us the House and Senate and the White House. And then, once and for all, we'll repeal Obamacare. Okay, let's remind this audience exactly what they were promised so there's no ambiguity here. Take a look.
There's only one way to truly fix Obamacare. Only one way. And that's a full repeal. A full repeal. That's been our goal from the start. That's our goal now, and we plan to achieve it.
It's clear that any serious attempt to improve our health care system must begin with full repeal and replacement of Obamacare, a mission I remain fully committed to fighting on behalf of the people of Arizona.
Repealing Obamacare's poorly crafted and misguided mandates and replacing the law with a fiscally responsible reform bill that contains costs and provides more choices is the best path forward.
You can't repair this monstrosity. You got to tear it down and start all over again.
How do you get to that point, though?
When they lose elections.
And do you think that's the key, that the Republicans have to take the Senate, and from that point you can have a different strategy?
Yeah, the ones who survive in 2016 or up in 2016 are going to have a different attitude.
There you go.
You know, this was the Republicans' big chance, and up till now, they've completely blown it.
Up to now.
Since 2011, remember the Republican-controlled House? They have voted a whopping 68 times to repeal, defund, delay parts of Obamacare. Guess what? I guess it now turns out they were all phony show votes because they never used the power of the purse. Where is the decisive action? You know, was this all a big game, a giant fraud perpetrated on the American people? Well, now you Republicans, you face a moment of truth. This is a tipping point.
This is a tipping point. I've been to this place. Was this all a fraud? Yeah, yes, it was. In fact, you were part of it. Just FYI.
This is Senator Susan Collins. We need to replace Obamacare with a nationalized system. What do HMOs and insurance companies bring to the table? Mitch, don't walk away from me. I'm infecting you. Can't get away from us. We're the leftist female caucus. Bernie's a total wuss bag compared to us.
Hi, folks. Sam Seder here. We still need your help on our Patreon page. YouTube ads have come back, but not nearly as much as we had before. So if you can help us out, any little bit helps. Head over to our Patreon page right at this URL, and you'll help us keep helping you by making videos